guys. They can't make a mistake. They can't go, we took his legs off by mistake.
Whereas the fellow who's having a prostate, it's like, oh, do you want to do it? I'm sick of doing them.
Yeah.
They're probably doing a crossword whilst writing it.
Of course they are. I've seen that actually in operating theatres. They're doing a crossword.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I was just examining some of the other knob news, Rick, a little bit more closely. Man gets doctors to make him a second penis. I'm sure we're all interested in what happened there. A German who persuaded doctors to give him a second penis has lost his wife after he showed her the result. Biker Michael Gruber lost his original penis in a motorbike accident, and doctors built him a second one using a mixture of skin, bone and other tissues.
Bone?
Apparently, the penis worked so well that he was even able to father a child with his wife Bianca, but Gruber was still not happy and asked doctors to repeat the operation and build him a better organ, to which they agreed. From his hospital bed he said, "I've got 2 penises, but no wife. I'm hoping when I get rid of one of the penises, I'll get her back."
What do you mean? Sorry, he had 2 put on.
What side does he wear?
So he's had both. So he's had 3 then?
Yeah.
This is probably the thing that happened with Hitler, when he had 1 ball, but he had 3 at one point, didn't he? So he just got one in the other ball, gave his mum one, and got the other one.
Man grows penis on his arm. I mean, why people are constantly losing their penises around the world, I've no idea.
But why
I didn't realise it was a bit...
What do you mean why on the arm? It's just a graft, isn't it?
Yeah, but put it on, like, your buttock or your side. You can't wear a short sleeve shirt. Why did they've done that before? I don't understand it. Why not just graph it onto the side of your leg or something where it's high up, close to where it should be?
I don't know, to get it used to the environment. Like when you like release a duck into the wild.
I've never understood that. If there's a doctor, again, you know, we had a doctor last time, there's someone who can let us know why they put it on the arm.
So they can keep an eye on it, presumably. He's not going to work with this knob on his arm. He's probably in a hospital bed and under examination.
Right.
So what do you think? They pop the knob on the arm, say come back in 3 weeks. What do you do, by the way? I'm a mechanic. Keep the knob, keep the long sleeve shirt, because the blokes go, well, have you got a knob on your arm, mate? What are you talking about? He doesn't go back to normal as a teacher. Sir, what is it, Simpkins? You got a knob on your arm. No, don't worry about that. Do your maths. What do you think this bloke's walking around with a big knob coming out of his arm?
Why on the arm?
So they can keep an eye on it. So it's not...
Well, if he's in bed, just get him to not put any undies on or whatever, and just have a little sly look at how it's going. Even in hospital, if you're in a shared, like, little hospital room, people going, oh, I've had heart problems, what's your problem? He's there with his arm out.
He's got his knob out! Yeah, but I don't think it counts as indecent exposure when they're grafting a knob on your arm, sticking that out of the bed.
Imagine if he's driving, he's just got it out the window. People driving by.
Yeah. Is that bloke giving me the finger?
At the end of the man grows penis on his arm story, it says, a Moscow surgeon said the man will be able to have sex in a few months. He said, women will never suspect. But what kind of a doctor talks like that?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, is this caught now, seriously. The birds will never know. He'll be able to go berserk.
Yeah.
They'll never realise we grew it on his arm.
That is unbelievable. Will he have a little scar on his arm, do you think?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like I say, 83936 if there's a doctor out there.
Or indeed if you've ever
Or a tailor. Making you a shirt. What side do you wear your cock on, sir? It's my left arm.
What's that? Bit of stones?
Yeah, beautiful. Lay it on me. Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones on XFM 104.9. Well, I think the listening public would have enjoyed knob news there.
Oh.
So, I mean, there was a lot of knob news this week.
I was surprised. You know, I would have thought it would be hard sometimes to get knob news together, but...
I would have thought it would have been part of a bigger news programme, but, I mean, I don't think we'd dedicate a whole, sort of, you know, like John Craven's news round.
Yeah.
A whole 5 minutes to knob-related news.
Yeah.
There was other news, was there, in the week at all? It wasn't just all knob-related, you didn't just research.
No, they're the ones that sort of stand out. There was Christ on a crisp.
Right, what's that? That's obviously a crisp that someone vaguely thinks looks a bit like Robert Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a load of twaddle, yeah.
There was a bloke who can blow up balloons using his ears.
What do you mean?
Look at him.
Well, it's all connected, isn't it? That's, you know, you're just redirecting it, aren't you?
Pointless, though, isn't it? It
is pointless. No, I'm sort of downplaying it like it's no big deal, but it is pretty impressive.
It's not. When was the last time you blew up a balloon?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I mean. It's not needed. It's not impressive. That's what I mean. That's what
But you can say that about any form of sort of like bizarre entertainment. I don't think you have to hang yourself from hooks, but a lot of people go and see Jim Rose Circus. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't see the...
But would you go and see that?
What Man Brings did? No. If it was a mate of mine, I'd go, do that thing you can do. You know, to a group of new friends, I'd go, alright, then I'd get on with it. You know, to me, it's below, an average card trick, doing something like that.
Apparently, though, he does make balloon animals with his penis, so,
Which is pretty good, isn't
burn
it?
him up with his ears. So
It's always a snake. So a little snake. I go, yeah, well done.
Back to
Put it
the
away.
news. Right, now listen then. What about another feature we'd like doing?
What?
Song with a story.
Okay, he's been working on this, hasn't he?
hasn't he?
He's like a producer, isn't he?
Yeah.
But with a completely round head.
Just, you know, I was saying that, you were saying I don't like music, but I'm saying I do if I can hear what they're singing about, and there's a reason to sort of
So
listen to it.
have you turned into 50s dad? What is this?
No, but you know, it's like, it's nice to have a song where you go, you know, I can't turn it off because I need to know how it ends. You know what I mean? It's like a mini...
Right, like a mini film. He can't sit through a film unless it's got a grotesque in it. He can watch The Elephant Man because he's getting a glimpse of this. He's waiting to see the bloke's face. That's all he's waiting for, right? And so 3 minutes is about as much as you can maintain his.
Well, last week we did Babushka.
Yeah.
You know, that woman dressing up, sort of tricking her husband, then it sort of backfires and that. Don't know how it ended properly. I don't know if they split up or whatever. But this week,
There's no follow-up. Kate Bush isn't now penning the sequel. Right, go on then. What's this week?
Pinball Wizard.
Right, okay. What's the story there?
It's about this sort of deaf, dumb, blind kid
Right.
who's good at pinball. That's it.
So I don't believe he would be good at pinball.
But even if he is, it's a lot to give up, innit? Just for that.
Well, he didn't give it up.
No, but it's not like, well, you can't even say to him, oh, you know, a lot of bad news and that, but you're good at pinball. It's just a bit rubbish. I mean, does he even know he's playing pinball? Is what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? And it's not hard, it's just moving the thing, you know, just hitting the buttons hard.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, if he was good at Pac-Man or something, you go, oh yeah. But,
It wouldn't scan, would it? Well, I mean, what were they thinking of? What were the Who thinking of when they wrote this?
well, let's have a listen to it.
But, you see, now,
He's a Pac-Man wizard.
it kind of works.
Yeah.
He's deaf, dumb, and blind, though.
Yeah,
That's pretty grim, isn't it?
it's rubbish, isn't it?
Well, don't say that. I think that's alright, I can't hear you.
No, but it is like, it's just the worst, isn't it? I can't imagine what that would be like. It's pointless. I'm being a tapeworm or something, innit? It's just... No, but what I'm saying is, what sort of a life is that? It's horrible.
It is a bit like being one of those creatures deep in the ocean.
Well, look, can I just answer your questions? It must be terrible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, job done.
But would you want a song about it, and, you know, he's good at pinball?
But it's not a real person. I mean, well, you were getting onto the realms of
Well, let's
people with
have a
disabilities,
listen.
but he is not a bloke that existed they sang a song about.
Well, listen to it. Anyway, let's
It's not a true story. I don't need to listen to
let's
it.
have a listen. Oh.
Okay. Pinball Wizard by The Who. A little song with a story there about a little deaf, dumb and blind kid. Thoughts, Carl?
I just, it's depressing, like I say. I don't know why. Is he enjoying playing the game?
I don't know, let's get Pete Townsend on the phone.
Carl, what are you talking about?
I'm just trying to
Listen to the lyrics, right? Deaf, dumb, blind kid. He can't hear no bells and bells. He can't see any flashing lights. He plays by sense of smell. Now, I'm pretty sure that isn't a scientific document Pete Townsend is reading out there when he wrote this song. He's making it up.
But the thing is, with all songs or stories, there's got to be a little bit of realism to it. What, do you know what I mean? Why bother putting money in it? Just let him hit the buttons if he's happy.
That's true.
That's a fair point.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Yep.
That is great. Yeah, well, I think you've made Daltrey and Entwistle and the whole crew look fools.
Yeah, they won't get fooled again. Nice.
We're supposed to. I mean, of all thing, I mean, it is horrible. We're not, like, having a go. This is what I always worry about when I play. But at the end of the day, that's what he's singing about, so we're not having a go.
No. And it's not a real person. It doesn't really exist. I say again, it's a fictional person playing pinball and always getting a replay. Okay? This fella's saying he's good at pinball, he's played from Soho to Brentwood, but there's this little deaf and blind kid. He can't believe it. He cannot believe it.
If you had to lose something, Steve, right?
We wouldn't need money.
That's fair enough.
Your sight or your ears. What?
That's too much. I can't decide. That's too painful. Sight or your ears?
What about you?
Intuitively, it would be hearing, because I couldn't...
No, I think it's got to be sight for me.
Yeah.
Well, you're always together, so that's alright.
Anyway, listen, is it almost time?
Well, I've got to ask Carl. Sorry, I've got to ask Carl.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Carl, what would you rather be, deaf or blind? When did this question ever really come up?
Yeah.
When the doctor goes, well, listen, you've got well, we can either lose your eyes or your ears. It's up to you. This is never a decision that has to be made by anyone ever in life. But go on then, would you rather be blind or deaf?
It depends where you live.
I'm not even sure these are PC terms, blind and deaf anymore. Would you rather use your sense of sight or sight of hearing?
Depends where you live.
What do you mean it depends where you live?
Well, say if you lived in, like, a barren sort of, Africa or whatever, right? Out to sea, right?
Sure.
So, you could lose your sight.
Sure. But if you lived in a woman's locker room...
Well, if you lived in...
quite noisy.
Yeah, it's quite noisy.
Stop banging that door.
Yeah, I'll have my sight.
Yeah.
Hearing.
But if you live in, like, New York, low to sea, but a little bit noisy.
Sure.
So...
Perfect.
That is a brilliant answer. Unbelievable, once again. Can we have monkey news? This show's like one long monkey news, isn't it? When you tune in to hear Carl Pilkington.
I don't know, I'll tell you what, why don't we play a little short track? Right,
What was
nice
your
little short track?
What?
What is it, Steve?
Green Day,
Green
sorry, if you
Play
like.
a bit of Green Day, we'll cram in the monkey news, we'll play the ads, Justin's here, that'll be that. Right,
Go on.
That's what we'll do.
You have the time of your life.
Green Day on XFM 104.9 with today's Steve Merchant, Carl Pilkington. We need the answers quickly, Carl.
Rockbusters. We're running out of time. We've got Rockbusters and monkey news to come in this fun-packed show.
Give us the clues, give us the answers.
Right, the first one was, why don't you borrow a little bit of land off Mr. Boardman, or Mr. Laurel, or Mr. Fletcher?
Go on then.
Right,
Sure.
what am I getting at there? The initials
Stan.
were LS, right? Lease a Stan's Field, right? Because you're borrowing it, that's leasing it. It's Stan Boardman, Stan Laurel, and it's a field and that, isn't it? Second one, I'm gonna annoy those seabirds. That was B. What you doing when you're annoying a bird? You're bugging it. What's a seabird? A gull. Buggles. Right, bug gulls.
I don't know where to start, mate.
Right, don't worry about it.
I don't know where to start. If we had more time,
Don't worry.
I'd throw him out of a window. Right.
What the Scouse fella said to the robber he found in his house next to his vineyard.
Go on
That
then.
was A.W.
Yeah.
That was A, me Winehouse. Right?
What?
A, me Winehouse.
What?
A, me Winehouse.
What do you mean Winehouse?
It's a vineyard, it's a cottage in a vineyard, so that's like a winehouse.
Say it again. What was the clue again?
Amy Winehouse.
Well, yeah, but what do you mean?
Amy.
Why is he saying? Why is it a robber?
Because the robber's getting in and he's sort of saying, hey.
But what's the robber got to do with it? Why is it just a normal bloke? I don't say. Why is he saying Amy Winehouse? Why is he
Because
saying that?
he's saying to him, hey, get out, come
Well,
on.
no,
Amy Winehouse.
no. Sorry, her name isn't A. Get Out Me Winehouse. Her name is. Oh no, her name isn't A. Get Out Me Winehouse.
Gavin Thompson got him all right. He's in Edinburgh, so he's winning ladder 49 and that's safe. That's on the.
And he's going into the prize draw to win those. I mean, this better be a good monkey news, Carl. That's all I can say because that was drivel. Amy Winehouse.
Play the jingle.
Oh, chimpanzee, that monkey news.
Right. There's this monkey, right?
Yeah.
And it had been. Do you know you hear about monkeys being badly treated and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So anyway, it goes into this home. It's 14. This monkey. It's called Matty. Right? Goes into this home where it's looked after.
What do you mean home?
Just like just a little monkey home, right?
Okay, so zoo.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but they haven't got any other monkeys there, right?
What have they got there?
They've got just other animals and that, but not that many monkeys. But anyway, because he's there on his own, again, you know.
When you say monkey, do you mean a chimpanzee, by the way? Because you usually do.
Yeah.
I can't believe that journalist thought this was scripted.
Amazing.
So anyway, yeah. So it gets sort of pally with the people working there and that, and it's smoking fags, it's having a drink at night and all this, right?
What do you mean it's having a drink at night? How?
It's all here. It's all here, Steve. I mean, we haven't really got time, but...
Well, they say it's all here like it's proof. You've got another stupid story that someone has put onto the internet. Someone sitting at home in their bedroom has put onto the internet.
So he's having a fag, he's drinking a lovely glass of Bangrock Station.
Yeah, the wine is perfect for a barbecue. Yeah.
Anyway, it's loving life, it's forgetting about its past and everything, right? When this other monkey comes along,
Oh,
no.
Troubles Brewing.
Go on.
right? That comes in, something's said. Right, forget it then. Forget it.
All right.
I can't wait to be fucked in my ass. Please fuck my asshole.
Damn, I'm stuffed to the gills.
We had a nice little
lunch.
sushi lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I had the chirasu.
I hope you're all ready for a nice sleepy.
Chirasu.
Yeah.
Put
The chirashi.
fish in your pussy.
They unclothed me and delicately placed the pieces of,
Of course,
fish
the
all over
fuck.
my
I'm not gonna
body.
eat sushi without a naked fucking model.
Why is that like a symbol of Wall Street bro power? Is like we're gonna get a bitch.
I think
Put
it's
fish all
probably
over her
started
body.
from the Yakuza.
Yeah, I guess they did that first.
What do you mean? Why is that a symbol of Wall
I
Street?
mean, is
bro?
that something that's hot? You know, are they like this rocks?
You're making
It's,
a woman
It's like
a plate.
It's so explicit and obvious. I don't even know why you would ask that question.
It's
Why is it like a
pretty
Wall
gay.
Street bro thing to do cocaine and go to a strip club?
Well, that makes more
I don't
sense.
get it.
Honestly,
it's like,
that
it's
makes
so
more-
far
no.
from like what I would do to a woman. I would imagine I would have
respect her.
lunch and I would ask her what books she's read.
Of course, I would talk
And then
to
be
her.
like, oh, that's interesting. And then I have a Wikipedia in
I'm just
Braille
saying-
under the table reading about the book.
Because actually, what I heard was
Yes, that book by yes, Neil Strauss. Well, I've read. I especially enjoyed the part about how it's about
especially
interactions between men and women.
I loved.
She's like, oh, you know, so curious so much.
oh, Adam
This is a completely naked Japanese woman. Oh, thank you for respecting me instead
like
of
a human
putting
being, thank you.
food on my body. I have spent the last 20 years in America as lunchbox.
That's my point.
I have been charcuterie board for the last 20 years. And now because you respect me and finally stood up to the Wall Street bros. And with their behavior that's so beyond the comprehension.
yeah, yeah, it is pretty
I
obvious,
think
Adam.
doing cocaine and banging whores.
But you get,
is a lot
it's the
cooler
same thing.
than-
Why would they go to a strip club? They're eating sushi off titties.
Yeah, but a woman's just lying there in a strip club.
Yeah,
They're
it costs
making the
money.
pussy pop. They're doing dances off of a
Sure,
pole.
absolutely. But this is just
There's artistry.
they. In fact, they have.
It's
I
a
have to-
show.
they have turned a fucking.
See,
a
me,
plate
in my
off of
mind, who
tits and
actually
pussy.
wouldn't do those kind, because you would absolutely have that woman at your party.
A woman to eat.
Yeah,
food
you would
off
frame it as it being ironic, but you would be doing it anyways, so you would still be engaging in the behavior.
of? No, I wouldn't.
Me, on the other hand, the thing I would appropriate
What was
is the Yakuza tradition of making people cut off parts of their fingers.
Right, if
Yeah.
they've shamed you.
My look,
get into
I
the
got
part.
my 32nd birthday's coming up.
right.
For
December,
the 5th
baby.
time. you know?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm 52 years old. Yeah, no, my 50th birthday's coming up.
And whose fingers are we chopping off?
Well, honestly, it's like, I got all the money in the world.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
You have
But if I
all
had
of it.
a select group of friends come over, and a couple of them were to cut their fingers off and present them to me
That
in like a
gift
little
would mean
in a little
something.
plush box, with like, we're in a big hall and there's like a dragon with like a red carpet that comes out of its
Yes.
mouth and I'm seated at the front.
Of course.
And,
What are you wearing?
we rent out a Luby's, obviously, to do this. And,
What's Luby's?
it's a cafeteria in Texas.
Oh, okay.
I think they've gone out of business.
Well,
permanently.
we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're revitalizing them.
Bob,
We're bringing the fucking dragon in with us.
we're at a Bob's Big Boy. We bring a dragon
Bring a
in.
dragon.
We're,
And
in
a carpet.
we're going to Perkins. We're renting the place out for them. And I say, we're going to do something a little different. People are going to be cutting their fingers off. So can we use your knife? We'll bring our own knives.
Bring our own knives.
We'll bring our own
They're gonna
knives.
be nice.
And we'll make sure that they don't get mixed up with the chef's stuff. But I will say we might require one of your chefs to cut one of their fingers. Okay, we'll bring our own chefs. That's fine. We want to make this work because it's got to be Perkins. It fits with the dragon motif.
Absolutely.
It's the lost limbs. I think obviously I don't have to point out the parallel there, ma'am.
Of course,
Ma'am, I'm making eye contact with you.
ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know a breast isn't a limb, but you clearly have had a mastectomy due to some kind of malignancy, I presume. Just imagine that in this situation, I am the doctor, but also the cancer that you respected enough to cut your breasts
Chop off for its birthday.
Yeah, to chop off.
Honestly, that would.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not laughing at you. I
I
just had
thought I had a funny
I
thought.
sometimes I just react to that. No, I was just, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to offend you. I was just imagining a baby being like, "Where's the milk? Where's the milk?" And, if it were to be your son or someone along those lines. But anyways, you see what I'm getting at is that it needs to be Perkins because
It has to be
It has to be Perkins. We're doing it in here, and if the answer is no, I'll sneak in. You won't even see me. I'll dress up as a Muslim. We'll be in here. Try to kick me out wearing a full burqa and see what kind of press that gets you.
Oh, that's going to be a shitstorm, sister, that you're not ready for.
Before you know it, this place is going to be covered in fingers. I got a lot of friends that are willing to do a lot of things for me.
That is, honestly, that would be a way for, like, the people that DM you, the guys that DM you trying to riff, you should require a finger for
Absolutely
each
do not
DM.
suggest that people cut off their fingers and send them to me. If I receive a single finger in the mail,
The show is over.
well, no, you're getting Adam's fingers mailed back to you.
No,
right.
why
Is
my
it-
fingers?
Because in my mind,
Strategy.
it was you that suggested it.
Because I brought up the ladies.
I think about
sushi
you
ladies.
started the
you
whole
started
thing,
the
Adam.
conversation.
Did I say it technically?
You knew
not
exactly where I was going to go by bringing up that thing.
It's true. I am the puppeteer.
You thought, here's an opportunity to let the girls who listen to the show know that I'm a woman respecter.
Right.
And also entrap Nick into getting fingers mailed to him.
No, it was all according to the plan.
Yes.
I'm just saying, if you're trying to riff,
the protocols.
I'm going to need to see a couple knuckles.
the elders of Zion. We're going to say we respect women, and what that's going to do.
I was just gonna say.
Is it-
I have to say, Protocols of the Elders of Zion sounds awesome.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Rush Hour.
That's
Can
my
anyone,
re-
can
that's
anyone
my
put
re-
an audio book on Apple Books or whatever? Because I would love to record the Protocols of Elders of Zion in that voice. You're listening to the Protocols of the Elders of Zion by Woody Allen, Alan Dershowitz, and Norman Finkelstein. I don't know, he kind of got caught up in that for some
Sorry, Norman.
spent a while trying to make up for his mistakes with his first publication with the rest of his career.
I want it to be like the Protocols of the Elders of Zion.
Oh, yeah, like a Zach Wilde fucking
Yeah.
Geddy Lee mashup.
Exactly, dude.
That'd be cool.
It's fantasy. It sounds like a fantasy concept
I
album.
think it sounds like a reggae.
Take the Gentile babies,
Yeah,
put them in a stew.
that'd be cool. And then the cover art looks like a Yes album.
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
The Protocols of the Elders of Zion by Electric Wizard.
Yeah, like a prog rock.
It's prog rock, dude.
Yeah.
They go to the mountaintop and kill all the Muslims. If you have a kite, we'll shoot you with a rocket.
Oh, I forgot about the kites.
Protocols.
I forgot about Israel saying that they were under attack by kites.
Yeah. They're sending flaming kites
And you know why they chose
from the
kites.
mountains. And from the mountains they send the cars, the flaming cars. And we will spread the banks asunder, controlling everyone. And they think we don't control all the banks because they have names like Bank of America.
That is a good trick.
But you know where the banks are rooted.
Where the money ultimately goes.
It goes back to a family named the Something Bergs from 400 years ago.
They have a giant vault.
They have a Scrooge McDuck room, and they get drunk off the gold. By they, I mean us.
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 We do it.
In the context of this big. We are the ones who sing the song. The song of the protocols.
They came with the flying kites.
Elders. Elders of Zion. Elders of Zion.
The elders of Zion. Oh, little Israel had no choice but to use missiles on them. Damn.
Looks like Israel's got coronavirus pretty bad.
Do
right
they?
now. Yeah.
For real?
Which, you know, I'm not going to say it, but haha. What goes around comes around.
Way to fucking create it and send it to China.
I'm
The
not.
way you try to play a little funny, classic Jewish joke on the Chinese.
That is so us. That is so us. No, I haven't actually been paying attention to the news because I've been down in Borough Park protesting
Boys, we've got a
with the Chassids.
we've got a plan. It's, think about it. The Chinese, we can almost switch everything over to them. They've got small dicks. They're annoying. Oh, the only thing that's missing is the allergies. They're trying to take over the world. If we could just come up with a way to give them allergies,
Allergies.
we'll give them. We got a disease. It's called COVID, and we're gonna send it over there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in bats.
Just the fucking juiciest, most delicious bats you've ever seen.
And we're gonna
in
have
your life.
more. Naturally, obviously, we all turn into bats at midnight. We're gonna infect Mort with it, and he's gonna fly to China at night.
He's gonna fuck all their bats.
He's gonna fuck all their bats and infect them with it. They're regular bats, not the transforming
Not
bats.
Transformer Jew bats.
Not us vampire Jews that turn into bats at night. They're regular, delicious Chinese bats. And then they're gonna be sneezing, blowing their nose all over the place, and people are gonna say, "What the hell is this? Is that a Jewish guy?" And they'll be like, "No, it's Chinese." They're like, "Why don't we just do anti-Semitism to them?"
To them.
There's a lot more. They could probably do 16 Holocausts and still have 80 million Chinese left over. It's a much better deal.
It's a better deal.
When you think
It's a
about
better
it,
deal.
Costco's basically, or China's basically the Costco of Holocaust. It's a Holocaustco.
The Holocaust.
You could get, for the same price to kill 6 million Jews, you could kill probably 6 billion Chinese.
A billion Chinese.
It's a better deal. That's why they're taking over the world.
Yeah.
They did the inverse move of the deals.
That was the problem with the Holocaust. It was too expensive.
Yeah.
Those dumb Germans.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to pinch pennies. If only ironic, because who could have helped them cut costs?
Yeah. I bet like the end of Schindler's List.
We'll see how good you guys are at this.
Schindler's
Best of luck. I'll get on the train now.
Yeah. Schindler's List, where it's like, you know, at the end, where he's like, this could have been a person, and this could have been a person, you know, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Just one of the Jewish guys have been like, oh, maybe I could have been 2 buttons, maybe 3, you know, I don't know. It's a good trade, I don't know. If you give me 4 of those buttons, I'll let you guess, man. Well, what are you
I talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
You Jewish bastard.
You Jewish piece of shit. Why did I say you black bastard?
Black bastard.
Black bastard.
I just wanted to go kill a black
My
bastard.
yeah, what the fuck was
That was
show?
awesome.
That
Out
was
of
hilarious.
nowhere.
Yeah, right.
I used to be racist.
What?
He's just
His
at
friend
home.
got raped or something?
Yeah,
Deirdre, I think they're gonna want me to go on the news and talk about Black Lives Matter.
I don't think that's right, Liam. I don't think they want you to do that.
No, I can feel it. You can see I'm pissing myself again. That's how I know.
That's how I know.
That's how I know it's time for me to go on the news. You know, a lot of people in America are protesting, and it reminds me of a time my friend was raped by a...
Ireland TV has gone off the air permanently because of Liam Neeson's recent racist fit.
That's not my point. It's about how I'm not racist anymore.
Not anymore.
I'm not anymore.
But I used
But
to
I
be.
used to say the N
When I
word
had-
quite a bit.
I
I had to get
kill
into
any
character
black bastard.
to play the villain in Batman. And I've never played a villain before. The only role I've ever played was Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars. A lot of people think I've been in other movies, and it's not true.
That's fake. It's a guy that looks like me.
There's a different guy. I've only played Qui-Gon Jinn and the guy in Batman, and
Ra's al Ghul.
Sounds kind of like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
which I told my agent when I got involved in this business, I only want to play Chinese people or Muslims. And he said the best we can do is the bad guy in Batman, and I probably what was supposed to be a Chinese person when they wrote the movie, and then the producers got their hands on it and said, "We're trying to sell tickets to this piece of shit, not put on the Olympics. Get a fucking white guy to do it. We're not having one of the main characters go around babbling like it's a fucking laundromat. You can call him Qui-Gon Jinn, but by goddamn, he's gonna be a fucking white guy." That's what they said.
That's my best guess.
And then the same thing with Batman. They said Ra's al Ghul. What about this handsome Afghani actor? And I said, this isn't a fucking magazine. We're not doing a print spread. We want people to sit there for 2 hours. 9/11 was 15 minutes ago. You're talking about putting a Muslim in the movie as the friendly bad guy. That's supposed to be... How is the audience not going to see that coming? That the Muslim's a bad guy. It's fucking
You're
2005.
tipping your hand. You fucking retards.
Why not just make him a plane? Why not just name him United Flight 93? How about that? And then see if people don't see it coming.
And that's how I got my 2 roles.
And so to get in.
But anyway,
character,
back to black people.
I had to imagine that Batman was the same.
Batman television has gone off the air permanently. Ireland's only 2 channels, Ireland TV and Batman television, are now gone. And we regret to inform you that we have to bring back 24 hours of Riverdance. That's the only thing that Ireland actually exports and then re-imports all of its television content as shit we sold to the Discovery Channel in the 1990s.
Why the
Which
fuck
is-
was Riverdance so famous?
Because Ireland has zero culture.
This shit was so boring.
Because Ireland is worthless.
It was like interesting for 45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, what's his name? Michael Flatley. He caked up on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why? Because there's like a British guy, Greek-British guy called Stavros Flatley
Yeah.
Really?
that he's just a fat Greek guy that does Riverdance.
Maybe it's the same family.
He stole the bitch. So I was like, why Flatley?
Well, I'll tell you maybe something about that, about Manscaped.
Yeah, maybe that guy shaves
Yep,
his cock.
speaking of.
You think Stavros Flatley shaves his cock?
Yeah, maybe Stavros, what's
Maybe
his
that
face?
guy.
Maybe he goes to a website called manscaped.com
Mm-hmm.
and scapes his manhood.
Oh, yeah.
Manscaped is the only way to do trans surgery at home.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
They'll lop whatever you want off, and they'll fucking glue whatever else you want off.
Manscaped is a system of clippers and a bunch of other shit and a little toiletry kit.
Mm-hmm.
They got a what's it called again?
The Lawnmower 3.0.
That's it.
Was the ceramic
Because that's the
blade?
thing. Bitches need to know my pubes are like a fucking lawn.
Oh yeah,
It's like a whole yard, and
Yeah.
my penis is like a tiny house.
I got a little.
I
ass
got
house.
Scott's turf builder down there.
You look at my shit, and it looks like a giant. It looks like a farm.
Mm-hmm.
All pubes, and then a silo.
Little ass red
a
silo.
little tiny fire hydrant filled with grain. And that's why I use the Manscaped system to shave down my
I
pubes.
shave down my pubes and I fill my foreskin up with oats.
Yeah.
The Lawnmower 3.0 is also waterproof, and it comes with an LED light, so you can manscape in the shower or in the dark.
Yeah. A lot of people, they go to shave their dick in the shower and they get electrocuted.
Yep, a lot. I was. What was that? 4,000 people died of
Yeah.
that last week.
Yeah. It's actually, if you're a regular listener to the show, you know that I've been building an electric chair to kill myself in.
That's right.
And one of the most important aspects of the electric chair is you got to be completely hairless for the
So true.
for the electrodes to work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been shaving myself in preparation for killing myself in my homemade electric chair.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, with any project, you keep putting it off and putting it off. And now I've become addicted to shaving myself.
That's
Yep.
right.
And
Especially your cock and balls.
especially my penis and asshole.
Right.
And I leave a ring around. Yeah, I like my dick to look like the dog from Little Rascals,
Of course. Yes.
who I think his name is Dickhead, if I remember.
I
that.
believe
Pussy
so.
face.
What were the names again? It was Skinny, Frog Hat, Buckface,
Mm-hmm.
Fat-
Dickhead.
Fat boy.
Chinese Andy.
Yeah, Chinese Andy,
Yeah.
That's right.
Jimmy the Kike. He's
I
Italian.
don't believe that. he's Italian.
He's Italian.
Yep.
Folks, he
His
was
name
Italian.
was
He chose.
Chingadelli.
He chose the name. And he was Italian. We all remember Little
We all
Rascals.
remember.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Can't- how can
And
you
all
forget?
those kids, those were all grown men
Yeah.
who shaved their face, armpits, and penis
Yeah.
with the lawnmower 3.0.
Guys,
Why not?
yeah, it's the 30s. We're all malnourished 30-year-olds that never grew past 4'1". Good thing we have the Manscaped clippers to shave our penis and balls, so we can go into Mr. Feldman's candy store and steal all of his candy as revenge for his authoring of the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. We know it was him. Boy, ain't we just a group of stinkers? Ain't we just a group of anti-Semitic stinkers?
Stinkers.
Hey, Little Rascals was an entertaining show about a group of anti-Semitic children that would go around bullying Jewish business owners, which in a modern context seems kind of absurd and borderline offensive in some regards. But back then, you have to understand, this was before the Holocaust, and a lot of people agreed with those ideas. and seeing children realize this sort of affirmed those values for people more, in a way that was more touching and endearing and palatable to American audiences in a way a screaming German could never be.
Never.
That's correct.
Hitler could never do what Jimmy the we know who.
And boy, did they try. And then we cut to a reel of Hitler being like, I'm just a baby! I'm a cute baby! Look at me! Does this work? Do you like it if I'm a baby?
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't sell anyone.
It didn't
No.
sell.
It didn't sell. And so, ironically, it was actually Jewish producers in Los Angeles that came up with the idea for the anti-Semitic gang. They said, what if we do a show, we could get people to watch it, and it's about this Holocaust thing they're doing.
Uh-oh, yeah.
I think a lot of people would like it. And they're like, but we're kind of losing sight of what we want here, which is to sell clippers.
Clippers. Cock clippers.
That was the
and
point.
nail kits. The
Yes.
Shears 2.0.
The shears.
It's a
which
perfect
allow you to
add-on.
pluck your eyebrows and trim your nails in style.
And the nicest thing about Manscaped is when you're done shaving, you can
Eat your pubes.
well, you can mail your pubes back to the company, and they have a tooth fairy promise
That's so true.
where they'll send you. They weigh your pubes, and it's $20 to the pound. So when you get your Manscaped kit, just the return address is right on there. They do not actually do this.
No, they do.
No,
They
do.
do.
this.
They just
Yeah,
mail
for a
your
fact.
mail your pubes to Manscaped.
Yeah, just find
at
an address.
100 Manscaped Avenue.
And then and then make sure to tag them on Instagram saying this is
Look what a great job you did
We're doing
removing,
the Manscaped challenge.
using the Manscaped
Manscaped challenge.
Make sure to take a picture, create a burner account on Instagram, shave your dick and balls, and
Tag Manscaped.
Manscaped. Show them what a great job you did shaving your
But
dick and
make
balls.
sure when you do it, you're using the Lawnmower 3.0.
And make sure you hit them with the promo code. What's that promo code, Adam?
The promo code is code
here.
It's either Cumtown or Cumtown20.
Back listeners of the show will get 20% off free shipping with the code here at manscaped.com.
So it's probably Cumtown.
Cumtown or Cumtown20.
I don't have my phone, so I can't check my
That's
email.
20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code XXX.
Yeah.
It's time to grab.
It's, we should know this. It's either Cumtown or Cumtown20.
You know, just fucking.
Here's how it works.
just
You put the
try it.
The
code in.
important thing is you mail them
If
your
they say
code.
it
Your-
doesn't
Cumtown, I'm almost positive it's Cumtown20.
Yeah, because it's 20% off.
But if for some reason that does not work, try Cumtown.
It's time to grab 2020 by the horns by shaving that front trunk. That's
Nice.
some copy then.
Go ahead and
that Adam thought
and
of.
shave your penis
That I
and
wrote.
balls and tweet a picture to the president, Donald Trump, with hashtag stop him. With hashtag he will not suck my penis.
Actually, you're fired.
You're fired. Hashtag you're fired. Manscaped.com promo code Cumtown20 and then a picture of your penis being sent to the president on Twitter. There's actually a prize. The person who has the most average, if you can find out the exact average size dick down to, it needs to be 9 decimal places. And if you can hit that, you're going to need digital calipers here. So you're going to have to calip your dick.
Yes, Calip.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Calip?
Yeah, I need to get my dick calyped.
Calypso.
Calyptico.
Calypso music.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the calypso.
Why don't you guys say some other
vibe.
things about the thing that I might have forgotten that is
I
important?
think
No,
we
we
I
did
think we got it all.
They're quiet, right?
Quiet, waterproof,
Waterproof.
ceramic or some bullshit.
Yeah.
They shave your pussy too.
They
They
got
did a
a
bunch
light-
of shit where they did, like, I guess they made it so that it can't cut your balls.
It does it. That's true. I have
Because
not.
it can't-
Ceramics.
They can't suck your shit into the blades.
I have never nicked my cock with it, and I've shaved
It's
my cock with it
impossible.
multiple times.
It's impossible.
So you're gonna love it. You're gonna love clipping your fucking nails with whatever bullshit they also have.
The
for
Shields
that.
2.0, and make this, whatever this subscription thing is.
Yeah,
seems
do
to be
whatever
cool.
the fuck they want. Just go to the website, manscaped.com, look at all the products, sign up for whatever the fuck they want you to, and use promo code Cumtown
Do it.
and or Cumtown20.
Do it or I'll become pissed off.
I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna get more
Sexually.
pissed.
I'm going to become sexually pissed.
You don't want that.
Nick, you were talking about the electric chair. Have you seen that documentary, Mr. Death?
Have you ever seen my penis?
No, actually,
the
yeah.
question.
While we were peeing, a
Dr.
couple times.
Death. You mean
Mr. Death.
Dr. Death.
It's the Errol Morris.
What did you
thing?
think about his
Yes,
penis
it's-
when you saw it, Adam?
It's the movie The Thin Blue
I thought it was
Line.
all right. No,
Movie
it's not
is
the Thin
Blue
Blue
Line, and the character's name is.
No, it's
Dr.
about this guy. So basically, my friend recommended I watched it
The
this
Thin
week.
Blue Line is a documentary about Adam's penis.
That's not true.
when he's dressed up as Sonic.
Well, it does have the veins. The veins are thin.
The veins are pink.
No,
No,
the
the
veins are
veins-
pink, but
I've
the,
got blue veins.
You've got
penis
pink
is blue.
veins
I've got
filled with-
multiple thin blue
with
lines on my
period
penis.
blood. Your
Oh.
penis actually sucks
I
women's,
don't-
no,
men's
your
straight.
dick, your
women's
dick, is,
youth and vitality.
your
out
dick
of it.
hasn't been used so much that it's starting to go blue like a corpse's dick.
It's your dick is
I do
actually.
know.
It's your entire genitalia area looks like the brain bug from Starship Troopers, and your weird blue dick extends out of the mouth and
It's
stabs. It stabs into.
It's pink, but it has stalks.
It's blue and it's
blue.
got pink veins.
Thin.
And you go to manscaped.com and use promo code Cumtown20 to get that pink penis sent directly to your door. To get the pink penis shaver sent directly to your door. We got to make sure we hit all those, whatever the things are.
Yeah, we hit all the.
I feel
Tom
like
and
there's
went
something
through it.
missing.
No, they got the trimming kit. They got
The shears.
The shears.
The shears are a good deal.
The shears you get stainless steel tools, tip tweezers, round point.
Pluck your eyebrows and
Scissors.
trim your nails in style.
Mm-hmm.
fingernail
luxury
clippers,
4-piece nail
medium
kit
grit
featuring
nail files.
tempered stainless steel tools.
This is the kind of shit they make watches out of, folks.
You'll also find
Fine swish washers.
and on their website you'll find the crop preserver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer.
yeah, they got a toner.
This will help you tame that summer swamp ass with natural hydrators and antioxidants. You'll also find the Crop Reviver, a testy toner that's like having cologne that is designed for your balls. What a really useful ass thing.
No, it is useful.
we
'cause
won't
if you're-
judge you if you
If you're in some stank
if we
puss,
catch you sniffing yourself.
Yeah.
if you're in some stank puss and then you have a business meeting,
That's
you don't
true.
have time to shower.
And the
You
secretary's going to smell your nuts to let you in.
Yeah, you don't want the Japanese because you got a big meeting with the Japanese. You don't want them smelling that nasty
We've all been
pussy.
there when you pull your pants down and a woman's like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? And you're like, I'm sorry, I had to put my penis in my ass because I was on the train and there was a woman breastfeeding. And I didn't want to get too hard while looking at her.
And that's why you use the Crop Reviver.
And you need the dick reviver, the crop reviver, because your penis has been shoved into your
into
asshole.
your own ass, and some of the shit has run from the tip of your penis all the way to your balls.
It's inside your penis.
So go to manscaped.com and check out
They're
their
life-changing.
life-changing
Life-changing.
products.
Life-changing product.
My life was changed because I was shaving my penis while driving, and a school bus pulled up next to me, and then what happens? Whoop, 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 and then now I'm on the sex offender registry.
Yeah, and you got to knock on all the doors.
Which is usually a pretty bad thing, but I don't have any friends. So it actually became a really great way to meet people.
Right.
Now every week I have to go check in with my probation officer, and I talk to people.
He's
and
a friend.
I say, you're a chomo also.
Right.
And
Chomo.
most of the men are mentally disabled, I'll admit. You would think it would be other kind of slick, smooth operator criminals. But no, for the most part, the entire sex offender registry is mentally enfeebled, people with no support network that,
Mentally are 11 years old.
yes,
So
right.
sexually they are.
And I tell you what, when you're done shaving your penis and balls, you can go on over to MacWeldon.com.
just to put them.
Yep.
You got this beautiful shaved penis.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to put
Why-
in some
why the
absolute
hell
luxury
do-
underwear.
You might as well just cruise right on over to MacWeldon.com.
I love the new chapter.
Yeah.
I love this.
Dude, I love it more than you, Adam. Because with
And if you're at home and you figured out what's going on now, wait until we're at 5 an ep, pal.
Yeah.
Wait until the whole thing looks like a fucking stock car.
It's only the fuck out.
this shit's about to be Blade
Oh,
Runner.
yeah.
So I don't know about if you guys know this, but Mack Weldon is a premium men's essential brand
It's,
that believes in smart designs,
Yeah.
high quality fabrics.
dude, I tell you, I've been wearing them recently because they sent us another promo deal
That's awesome.
when we had the recent batch of these come through. I love them. I threw out most of my other underwear.
That's beautiful. I might go get myself a grip on the whole thing.
You
Um,
get socks, shirts,
And you're in luck
hoodies.
because for whatever reason, last time the non-fat sizes were sold out. So,
Nice.
if you're a big fat guy, now's the time to go to
Well,
MacWeldon.com.
well, hold on. I'm going right now.
Excuse me, sir. You're too fat for the clothes.
What?
He's actually not, folks. If you're a big fat piece of shit, go to MacWeldon.
Yeah, they have
MacWeldon.com.
fat sizes.
It is very funny that, like, because with other stuff, it's like, I understand there's like a difference in fabric between like a medium shirt and a 3XL, but it pales in comparison to the difference in size of underwear.
Yeah.
Like, fucking underwear for fat, that is so much more material
What do you think? Underwear for fat people is more than
than
T-shirts?
the ratio.
Yeah.
No
And that's
way.
why I'm jealous of Stauffer being fat, because he gets a better deal on stuff.
He get a better deal.
He gets more T-shirt.
He gets a better deal.
He gets more
If you go-
underpant.
Hi, my name's Mikey, and I'm on the sex offender registry. A lot of people are wondering how I wound up there.
what
well,
kind of underwear I wear.
I got so excited in the ball pit at McDonald's that I ate all of my clothes. I was eating chicken McNuggets, and I thought it was a 20-piece. Actually, it was a 5. Kind of got carried away and just sucked up all my clothes into my mouth, ate them, and then, well, there you go. Now I'm nude in a ball pit, and here come the cops.
That stinks.
Yeah. And one of my friends I met at the parole office's waiting room introduced me to Mack Weldon underwear, which is great for me because it's some of the only underwear that actually fits over my head.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I don't know how to put on underwear. I have to go from the top.
Top
As stated earlier, I have no safety net, no support network, no one to put my underwear on for me. So I go from my parole offices all the way back to my house where I have to spend hours putting underwear on from the top. And luckily, MacWeldon.com makes that easy for me,
Very
a mentally disabled man on the
Yeah.
sex offender registry.
That's right.
Mac Weldon's prime demographic.
And that what they like is that it's a one-stop shop of men's essentials. We're talking socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, and active shorts.
Whatever you need.
Whatever the fuck you need, Mack Weldon promises comfort and consistent fit. You're not just going to look great in Mack Weldon. Their underwear, socks, and shirts perform well, too.
When I went out to find that black bastard, the first thing I did was put on a comfortable pair of premium fabric underwear.
That's right. From working out, going to work.
And it felt so good on my cock, the racism just slipped away.
That's right.
And then I pissed myself.
And then he...
And then I did one of my classic pissing my pants in public moves.
And what's
There's so
great-
many pictures of him like that.
with his pants just absolutely...
He's
pants.
pissed himself like 5 times.
Liam Neeson? Gerard Depardieu as well. There's a ton.
Here's the
of
nice
him
thing.
pissing himself.
That's why you should
Being
use
so
Mack.
drunk you piss yourself on a plane.
That's why you should use Mack Weldon, because they offer a wide range of customized fabric
Yeah.
that can keep up with you no matter what your day looks like or how much you piss yourself.
I'm so jealous, dude.
It's
I wish I was him.
Yeah.
You're the king of the world. You played two of the most memorable characters of all time.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon
And Ra's al Ghul. Yeah. Two of the best characters ever.
And now you're jet set, pissing yourself, going on TV, blowing it, fucking getting drunk, pissing yourself,
Yep.
doing some movie where they're like, well, the premise is that there's wolves and they're after you. I'll do it, fuck it.
I don't fucking care.
I don't give a shit. Do I get to keep the parka? Then I'll do it. It's a Canada Goose.
Yeah. Everyone on production.
You know, I saw a bunch of Chinese people wearing them, and I thought those had got to be cheap. And it turns out it's fucking $900. I said, where the hell do these Chinese people get the money for
Yes,
that?
that's right. Well, if you know what else is very cheap and you can save money is the Weldon Blue Mack Weldon loyalty program. Level 1 gets you free shipping for life. Once you reach level 2, by spending $200, Mack Weldon gives you 20% off every order for the next year. So level 1, the amount of inches Adam's penis is, or level 2, the amount of inches Nick's penis is.
Blue ribbon penis. I won the award at the agricultural fair for best penis.
Actually, mine is 1 inch.
No.
Best in show.
It's number. It's
No.
because
I went
it's
home with
number
the
one.
best small penis award and
That's
also
true.
best in show.
No. You won best small penis.
And
but you
best
did not
in
win
show.
best in show.
And best in show.
You did not win best
And
in
best
small-
in show.
No.
And best
My
in show.
penis.
did.
My
And
penis
best
was
in
in
You
show.
did not win
And
best,
best in show.
Absolutely.
And best
I
in
will
show.
do this all show, pal. You did not win
My
best in
penis
show.
won the toy category.
No, that's what Nick's penis did.
No, he had small
I
penis
won that
category.
one
I
also,
was
and then
the
also
toy.
best in show.
You did not win best
I
in
won
show.
best in show.
Your dick did not win best
I won
in
best
show.
in show.
It only won little penis.
And it won best in show.
No, well, mine won tastiest.
Not
Anyway,
best in show,
Magwell,
which I won.
yeah,
But you
I
didn't
won.
get
You
best in
didn't win.
show.
I didn't win best in show either. A guy with a bigger dick did than both of us.
My penis won the sport
Mack
category.
Weldon
You're
wants
right.
you to
He did
become.
win the award. Run up to best in show.
No, he did not win best in show either.
Yeah, because I won best in show.
No, it was a different guy.
MacWeldon.com for winners. That wouldn't have happened if I weren't wearing MacWeldon underwear,
It did nothing happen.
which I got as an award for winning best in show.
You didn't win best in show.
At the Cock Awards. at the 16th annual Geneva Cock Award in the Alps. We're up here at an elevation of 680,000 feet above sea level, where you're only allowed one thought a minute, and you have to sip at the air.
Well, folks, listen.
Now, a lot of people don't understand. The reason they do it up here is because it is extremely hard to maintain an erect penis, or even one that's kind of chubby at this altitude. So it really evens out the playing field, because there's a lot of people that are just what you may be familiar with the term. What is it? Fucking showers.
Shower.
Showers.
Shower versus grower.
That's it. That's the thing I forgot as an announcer here at the Penis Awards. You'll have to forgive me. The altitude is so.
It's so fucking cold.
It's
up
got
here.
me fucked up. But
I'm fucked up, and my cock is shrinking by the minute.
that's why we have to do the Cock Awards on top of a mountain, and again, sponsored by Red Bull. We'd like to thank our sponsor Red Bull for putting on
That's
this
right.
17th annual Cock Awards. And now to get the show started, we're gonna everyone's favorite category. The botched circumcisions. Bring them out here. A couple of disgusting examples right up front. And but I do like the way a lot of things people don't consider is the way a leash pairs with the scars. You want something that sort of continues those lines all the way back to the owner's hand.
That's right. The owner of the botched penis.
Yeah. You have to have. You could put a leash on your dick and then hold.
You walk your dick.
You walk your dick out.
You walk your dick.
Out under the.
Yeah.
Just you sashay holding your dick on a leash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And and at the end of that,
Kimono with your dick fucking on a leash. You're just posing. At the Cock Awards.
beautifully done. What masterful work. And at
Like,
the
what
end
is this?
of,
ESPN 3? Or I think so. Yeah.
and at the end of the Cock Awards,
And then they're sponsored by Mack Weldon.
And Mack Weldon
put
wants you
your
to be
penis
comfortable.
back in your Mack Weldon.
But, once again, the award show this year is sponsored by Mack Weldon. MackWeldon.com. Premium design, smart fabrics for people with all kinds of dicks. Moving on to our next category here.
We're going into the heart of darkness as the Africa category.
Hypospasitus, or whatever that thing is called, where your dick hole is on the top of your penis.
Oh, is that a real thing?
I think so. There's.
You piss
What's
up.
interesting is all of these men piss into their own faces. We have a synchronized show of the hypospasitus players. They all piss over their own faces while lasers change their urine streams different colors, and they perform Fantasia for us here on top of Cock Mountain in Geneva. There
So-
we go, pissing into each other's mouths.
What a beautiful sight.
What a beautiful sight.
And if you want to watch that while having your cock with a regular dick hole in nice ass underwear, go to MackWeldon.com/Cumtown20 and enter promo code Cumtown20 or something.
And now
That's MackWeldon.com/Cumtown20, promo code Cumtown20 for 20% off Mack Weldon.
Moving on to the Belgian tuck category. All of these men with their penises tucked into their asses, which was originally invented on the French public transit system during World War II, when Vichy French soldiers were trying to hide their erections from the German soldiers who would kill them for being gay. But the French soldiers were so aroused by being dominated by the Nazis that they had to figure out a way to hide their erections.
Fuck themselves in the
The
ass.
Belgian
That's
tuck,
where the Belgian tuck came from.
which is actually a French thing.
Which is, it's interesting. They changed the name because Jean-Claude Van Damme loved doing it so much. That it was renamed.
One man rewrote all of
Wow.
history.
It was renamed for him after his appearance in Three Ninjas Strike Back,
Damn, that was a good. Shouts out to Three Ninjas.
which he wasn't. He was in a deleted scene where he demonstrates the Belgian tuck to the
To
ninjas,
the children.
which was later removed due to Jean-Claude Van Damme's anti-Semitic comments that he made during the filming, which they
But
thought.
to be clear, showing child actors his penis and putting it in his own ass. on
That
film.
part was fine, Jim.
part was fine.
Jim, that part was probably the best part of the movie, which, as you recall, we premiered here at the Cock Show at Geneva all the way back in 1987, third year of the show.
Oh, fuck.
MackWeldon.com.
MackWeldon.com.
Promo
Cumtown
code
20.
Cumtown 20.
And get all the basics or whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, they got long. I might check out some of those long johns they got this year.
Bro, I'm about
Yeah.
to go off. I bought a bunch of nice socks, and I'm about to go get nice underwear, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got nice socks on right now, but I stole them from my cousin.
Nice. What kind are they?
I
Mack
don't know, some
Weldon?
like Nike.
Mack Weldons?
Yeah, they're Mack
Those
Weldon
are good socks, but not as good as the Mack Weldon.
No, because they are Mack Weldons, Adam.
They
You
are
fucking
Mack Weldon.
idiot.
Mack Weldon Nikes.
And now we move on to the cock and a baby sock category. I'm sorry, Adam. Are you tired of the Cock Show?
No, I like this bit.
I'm sorry, are you tired of the cock
Are
show?
you
No, I'm
tired
not
of the
tired
cock
of it.
show?
No, I'm not.
Well, what would you like to do instead?
Um,
Do you have any ideas?
yeah. It's a new season. Antonio Brown is on the Raiders. Le'Veon Bell is with the Jets, and Odell Beckham is in Cleveland. The one thing that hasn't changed.
Well, here at the cock show, I guess we're cutting the commercial exactly a minute and 35 seconds too early.
Okay, sorry. I didn't
look at
realize.
that.
I thought it was time.
And this is the kind of shit that would get your ass pushed in if you were working in post, like if you were a field producer like myself, Jeremy Fuckwell.
I've been raped multiple times.
I have sucked so many dicks to get into this position. As the guy on the camera.
As the guy finally on camera.
As the guy having...
I was the PA getting raped by Bob Costas.
Do you know
for
how
years.
bad it is to be the PA at the cock show?
Oh, it's a tough gig.
Do you have any idea the kind of fluffing you have to do? Who do you think tucks all those Belgians?
The Belgians.